Hi guys, it is me, it is Nick, and I am back with a custom journal, and this is for a lovely girl named Tiffany, and she contacted me a few days ago, and we talked about a journal, and so this is her journal. And she liked the Spice Trader cover, but she kind of gave me some free reign on the inside. So this is the exterior cover, and it's very much like Spice Trader. And it's got the little, instead of putting the little branch on the spine, sorry, got my shirt caught there, I put it on the back instead. I don't know, I like it. I like that. So I hope you like that, Tiffany. Keep getting my shirt caught. Okay, so all the tabs up here on the top and on the side, and of course a closure because I went a little nuts on the inside. Little nuts. You'll see the nuts that happened on the inside. Okay, let me see. Okay. So, on the inside, I have this Tim Holtz paper, and I like it because, one, it's neutral, and two, there's lines, so that she can write what she needs to write here. If she wanted to, because there is some writing, but you could definitely write over that. It's very pale. And so if she wanted to write something special here, she could, because this is for a special occasion for her. And so I did that also on the back. It's a continuation, and there's more lines for special journaling. So I did that. So she said she liked flowers. I love flowers. Like, I love them. So I went with a floral theme on the inside, and I put a perpetual calendar here so she could mark her special day. And then I put a little remember if there's anything special she wanted to remember, or so that's in there too. So this is the first page. There is a ton of sewing in this. As you can see, it's hard to keep it down. I put in this first little sewn pocket with this little pin one of Adelaide's love letters, and this is in my new digital kit, but I thought it went well with this book. So there is one of those, and the letter fits perfectly inside the airmail envelope, and so I just put that in there. I did some stamping. There are pattern pages, and there are some book pages. There's more than 160 pages in here. I didn't count them, but there's better than 160. There is some sheet music, of course, and some ledger to write lists if you need it. Some fold-outs. This thing is, you might have to take some stuff out, Tiffany. Here is a pocket all sewn and collaged with a journal card. And what I did with this paper is, prior to coffee staining it, I crumpled it up. And when you do that, the coffee, my camera's higher than it needs to be, the coffee tends to settle in some of the creases. And so, I don't know, it makes kind of a neat effect, a little different. So I did that on a couple of them. Over here is a peekaboo pocket, and I stamped some things on this little sewn pocket, and there's a little piece of ephemera, and then there's a merchandise tag with a little pin up here, a little clip. On this side, there's a little garment pin with a tag, and then here is another piece of ephemera that she could write about her special day and the date, and then attach it somewhere if she would like, or just leave it in this pocket. Stamped some flowers, and I've stamped some script. Another fold out, some graph paper. This is good for if you need to maybe sketch out table arrangements or that kind of thing. Here is a collage. This is vintage file folders. I have a stack of very, very old file folders, and so I tea stain them. And then this is a piece of an old postcard with some cheesecloth behind it, and it's just clipped on here. And then you could write on the back if you'd like. Here's another pocket here with a little journal card with some flowers stamped there and there. Here is a peekaboo pocket with a little piece of ephemera in it. And on this side we have a little corner pocket with some lace from Labyrinth Rock Gal. Thank you so much for that. So pretty, pretty. And inside here, also from Labyrinth Rock Gal, she sent me some neat things. So this is a piece of a little card. And so I thought, well, what if you want to write something down or write a thank you note to somebody real quick? You could use that. So there's several of these in here. On this side is a little file folder, and I figured you could, if you needed to keep some receipts or something, and then I added a little clip here so that they would stay safe and sound clipped in there. So that goes in there. Here's a little trifold to write on, and then it's also a pocket in the back with some stamping. Some pretty script paper. Here is an envelope in the middle. It's got a little garment tag down here with a little wish metal tag down here, but lots of room in here to save important paperwork or whatever you need. Stamping, pretty paper. And then here's two more of those little cards, and I just tucked them in here. On this side is some paper ruffle all sewn on with a little piece of ephemera tucked in that pocket. Some stamping. Another fold out. Lots of pretty transfer on these. A little tip, you know, you don't always have paper with holes on it like this, but you could take a piece of paper very easily, and if you take a heavier weight, like more like a cardstock, and if you have like a crocodile with that little teeny tiny, they have the 2 hole punches. I think one's an 1/8 and one's a 1/4 inch hole punch. You could punch holes along one side of a piece of card and then use it to dip in your coffee or tea stain and lay it on top of your papers. And then that way, if you don't have paper with holes in it, you could make some and get this kind of this neat effect. I happen to have this right now, but I mean, it's not going to last forever. It's a finite source. Some stamping here and a pocket here with a little tag. Here is another peekaboo pocket here with some seam binders ribbon down there, all sewn in there. Some more stamping. Here's a little butterfly charm on this little pin on this page tab. Some doily prints. And then at the back of the book, I put this best moment. And then that way, you know, she can put her favorite moment of the day if she would like. And then on this back peekaboo pocket, I have one of my tags. And then I have a shipping tag here with a little metal clip. So, Tiffany, here she is. I hope you like it. I had a lot of fun with this one. Like I said, I love flowers, and I may have gone a little overboard on the inside. So if you have to take some stuff out, please feel free. And I left all the tails too. So hold on. I tied that wonky. So if you need to cut some of the sewing tails, go for it. But I just left it all, and I figured I'd just let you make that decision on your own. So there it is. Thanks guys for checking out a special video for this custom order today. And I hope everybody's having a great day, and I will catch you next time.